Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the Beef Play channel. And today guys, I'm going to be showing you how to build an island structure, also known as a sky island inside of islands. If you guys do enjoy this video and if you want to see more like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like and turn a post notification bell on to never miss an awesome video like this. Our Discord is linked down in the description if you want to join that, an awesome community over there, so make sure you check that out. That being said, let's actually get into the video. So what you'll need mainly in this video, unless if you want to do some added detail, is stone and grass. If you wanted to, you don't have to use stone and grass. You can make these into different kind of biomes. So maybe you want to make a diamond biome, so you make a diamond island, or maybe you even want to make clay island. It's entirely up to you how you want to do this. However, this is how I'm going to be building it. So what we're going to be doing is going to be kind of simple, okay? So what we're going to do, we are going to build a sort of like a circle shape, as we kind of want this island to look a bit more like a circle. So you want to start off on 3 right here, so 1 2 3, and then we want to head out 2. So let me copy what I did on the other side. Alright, so it should look something like this at the moment. So 2 on this side and 2 on the other and 3 on the corner. So each corner would be the 3rd block and the size would be 2. I'll show a diagram on the map on how this should be structured by the end of this circle. Remember, you can pause the video at any time if I'm going a little too fast or maybe a little too slow. You're welcome to skip through it just so you can get the moment you were looking for. So we're going to place another block like this and we're going to build out 2 again, so you kind of see how we're kind of going with this, okay? And just to finish off this side before we actually go round, we want to put 1 block like this, okay? So at the moment it's 3 2 2 1. I'll show a diagram on the screen just to get like an aerial kind of view on what it should look like when we're done. The next thing you want to do is do the exact same again. You want to actually build out 3, so 1 behind this block and then place 2, and then you want to remove this block. As you can see, 1 2 1 2 1, and because we put 1 block this side, we want to do exactly the same on this side as well. We just want to build out by 1. Okay, so that should look like this so far. As you can see, we've kind of done like a long V kind of shape. Alright, so now this is how we do need to remove this, and we probably have to remove this island in just a moment. However, that shouldn't be a problem just yet. But because we meet this mark, okay, we want to copy what we did on this side over on this side. So we need to go out by 1 and do 2, right? And then destroy the one behind it. So we're just copying exactly what's on this side, and we just want to do that all the way around. So now we've got 2 here. You guessed it, we place another 2 like this, and then place 1 out by here, and then place 3 like this, okay? And then you want to destroy the block that's behind one of them, and as you can see, 1 2 1 2 3, okay? And it should be the same on this side, so 1 2 1 2 3, and then it just keeps going around like that. So now we've reached the 3 blocks, okay? We want to go in another 2. So we want to do this, and we want to continue this pattern all the way around. If you guys do enjoy these kind of videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like on this video, and make sure you share it to your friends. Now we've done this, okay, we basically completed this side as we've placed the 1 block, and then we want to build out 1 like this, okay? It should look something like this at the moment, and then you want to place 1 block like that, and then you want to just place 1 like this, and place another 2 out, and then destroy these blocks that are behind it. So we might have to remove some of these islands that are in the way eventually. However, we can do that in a bit. However, I will remove this kind of platform area just so it doesn't get too much in the way. We might have to remove that copper though. Because we came out 2 here, we just want to head out by 3. So 1 2 3. And then we want to destroy this block. Remember, you can pause the video and, you know, back up the video at any time if I'm going a little too fast. So again, now we've done 3 blocks. We want to continue going around. So we go out by 2. And place 1 block like this. And then go out by 2. And 2 again. Okay. Now that's sorted, we want to head back and make sure we've got everything perfect. So remember, 2 2 1 2 2. And then that would be 3. So just backing up a little bit, I did make a little mistake. So what you want to do, you want to kind of change the angle. So you want to attach it to this part on the finished result. So you want to go like this and then go out by 2 and continue this around like that. So now we've come out 2. We need to go out by 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then destroy the block behind it. And now we've reached this center mark. We're pretty much done on this side. We just want to go out 2 more like this, 1, 2, and then we want to place 1 in the middle like that. Okay, so now we've attached that. It should be, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, and you're kind of continuing in that path around. Okay, so this should be the circle at the current stage. Okay, so 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, and so on. I'll leave a little thing on the screen for the next few seconds, just so you can pause the video if you need a little bit more time to complete that. So now that's sorted, we want to make our way back to the circle. It doesn't really matter what you do in this middle part. You can build a base inside or whatever you kind of want to do. We are just going to be purely focusing on, building the island and also the outer looks as well, because that will be the main part. If you're looking at this island in the distance, is the bottom part of the island and also the surface of the island. So this will be ground floor, or where the grass will be. Okay, so that will be the first thing that we'll do. So what you want to do, you want to expand this out by 1. Okay, we want to leave these corners free just for now. However, we want to do 1 overlapping on each block. So just simply place on the stone a piece of grass like this and go out by 1 where it comes out as. So like this. So on this third one, we just want to continue all the way around like this. Okay, we're going to focus on the top layer first, and then we're going to get into building up the structures from inside of the... If you did want to build inside of it, you can make it hollow. I'm not going to be doing any kind of edits from inside of the island in this video. However, I may bring out another video, an extended one, let's say building a house on this, or even a waterfall, or just kind of decorating it a little bit more. Maybe I'll make a video on that. If you want to see something like that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I am going to make a little entrance so I can get down here, as that will be something I'll need to do so I'm able to actually complete this. So again, this is going to be really difficult in an island's perspective, as you will need to be able to somehow get around on the bottom of the island. So this won't be the ground level of the island, this is just purely a platform so I can actually build the island downwards. Remember, this is going from just kind of building this as I think I should build it. I'm not building it from like any kind of manual or any idea I previously had. I'm just going to go full out to just make it completely random. With islands, you don't want it to look even. You kind of want it to look kind of random, maybe add some extra details. So this you will have to like look back on, rewatching the video a couple times to just manage to get it, if you want to get exactly how I'm building it. But what you want to do, you would just want to simply build inwards from the outer layer that we've done for the top layer going in. This just kind of gives it a bit more of a curve on the surface of the build. Obviously, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. If you want to build straight down, if you want to build a square, then that is entirely up to you. You're welcome to do that. However, this video is more on shapes of kind of builds instead of that square classic look. But this will probably have to go, so I'll probably get rid of that in a moment. But that being said, you just simply want to build an outer layer. So there is one issue with building this, depending on if you're going to build it hollow or only do one side. So for example, I would leave this backside of the building of the island clear, as it will not be seen from people standing on this island. So if, let's say I spawn over there, they're not even going to see the other side of the island. So you can leave this completely blank and just do one side if you wanted to, but I'm going to do the whole lot because some people might want to build this as like their main spawn platform for their island. You never know. So that is kind of purely what I'm basing it on. If people actually wanted to, build this from like a center kind of island, it's entirely up to you how you want to do this though. But again, at this current stage, you want to make it completely random. So again, I could be building this right and it would look completely weird, but you just simply want to kind of extend it out, just making it look really odd from one side, but kind of getting that kind of island feel. But you want to be careful, you don't want to just expand it so it kind of looks like it's kind of structured. You kind of want to make it look kind of natural in some way. So let's say if something doesn't look right, maybe you've done a bit more corners than you wanted to, you can always remove some of it and redo it. That is one thing Islands is good for, is you can break a block and replace it where you want it. So do bear that in mind when you're building. Nothing is like exactly how it is on the video. You can always edit it and do what you want to do. But there is one thing I want to do to this build to kind of give it a bit more of a pop. I just want to simply, you know, expand this down. Maybe I want to, you know, go down by 1 here and kind of build it round. So I like to do building so it kind of infests inside of it. So with the grass, it may not look right at this current stage, but again, you just want to kind of mess up like the sides. So as you can see, I'm placing some more, you know, blocks on the side. Maybe I want to expand that down a little bit just so it kind of gives it that kind of full, and then maybe put one there and in there. Obviously you don't want to overdo it. That is not what I'm trying to do, but it is really easy to do that if you kind of make it kind of even. You just want to simply just go around here and just kind of do like a block overhang. Islands, in a game like Islands, this may not look right as the grass block is not textured on the dirt side. So it would be good, Islands, if you are watching this video, make sure you do add like some sort of texture for the dirt kind of color, because I think that would bring a lot of kind of ideas to mind. Because if you want to do overhang, it kind of gives it that a bit more detail, and especially because you're working on the shaders and stuff, this would be a really good thing to do if you think of it in that kind of way. But guys, if you are watching this video and if you want to see more like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like and turn the post notification bell on to never miss an awesome video like this again. But we're just simply going around the sides here, just adding a little bit extra detail. Okay, I might have overdone it on the front here, maybe a little too much. However, by the time we're done, hopefully it doesn't look too bad. Could be completely wrong, however, it shouldn't look too bad, hopefully. I'm just purely going off just ideas and kind of things that I just have. So we could go out like here, maybe, you know, go down and do a bit of overhang there, maybe come down here. Again, you don't want to overdo it. I'm kind of overdoing it just a little bit, but let's have a look what this looks like if we jump off. Okay, so at the moment it doesn't look too bad, okay, but it is Islands, so the grass isn't textured, so it might look a little bit odd from this kind of size. However, by the time we're done, or maybe if you actually build one of these islands higher off the ground when you're looking down, looking up at it, maybe that will do a lot more of improvements. But we will have to build down a little bit more just to get under like all the kind of stuff that is going on. So we could build down maybe about this distance. Again, make sure you pause the video at any time if you do want to add anything, or maybe if I'm going a little too fast. This is just purely detail. You just need to kind of go wild with it, really. There isn't really kind of like a set kind of way to do things at this current stage in the video. It's more like you just kind of fill it in, just add extra spaces in it. You just kind of want to kind of go kind of random, really, with the whole design. Maybe you want to build down like this kind of distance. I think that looks pretty good. You kind of want to work your way down, and the further down you go, the longer distance it is, like this. Okay, so you kind of want to meet it in the middle of sort. So we could put one there and then build that around, and then just kind of expanding it around. Obviously, if you're trying to look for a interior to this, then this may not be the way to do it. You just simply want to do the outside. And obviously, if you're trying to save block limit, that I highly suggest you do, you just simply want to do the outside. So let's say I place a block here. This one's not needed, so I would delete it. And you're kind of working it around like that if you are trying to save blocks. But from this side, I hope you can probably see that, but I'm kind of going with a random kind of feel and kind of like a blocky kind of look all the way down. If I wanted to, I could add like, do some texturing. So if I've got some gravel, I could add gravel in the walls. I shan't do that this video. However, if I do manage to make another video on this, I might actually do something like that. So make sure you stay tuned for that. If you do want to see a part 2 on this, then let me know down in the comments. Maybe I'll build like a hub island maybe tutorial. That would be pretty cool. But what we want to do, we want to head over here and let's see how this looks so far. So you're kind of seeing that we're kind of getting the structure of the building. From here, it doesn't look too bad with the overhang of the dirt. I think it looks a good addition to the build. You can see we're kind of going with that feel, you know, it kind of builds in and it goes down. We could do a bit more on the sides here to just kind of get a bit more blocky around the top. However, I think this will be fine for now. I don't want to go too far in, so I think that will be like the max distance I go in on this build. Again, you can always do your own kind of little taste to it to kind of give it that kind of popping out kind of feel. Again, you don't want to make it look like a cone, okay? That is something you kind of don't really want it to look like. Just would kind of want to make it random. You want to extend it out on a couple sides. You don't want to have flat walls everywhere though. You kind of just want to expand it out and make it kind of random, really. That is all I can really say at this point in the video on the main structure of this base. So I'm only going to be doing one side of this kind of base on this part, as nobody is going to see the backside of this base. I could even just box this in at a square, but on this corner of the base, I do need to put as much detail as possible, or at least try my best to get as much walls done and everything like that. But now that's done at that part, I might need to drop down a little bit further, and let's just build down here just to get that end part here, and then we could just go like that and then kind of finish it up in some way. So I think that would be good for a start of this. You could add extra detail on the sides and slowly build it in like I'm doing like here, and then maybe we could add a block maybe about there. All right, and then we could delete this one. So I am going a little fast, okay, but again, this part is more of your kind of ideas and you trying to like kind of bulking the whole thing up and giving it a kind of a nice feel to your... So that is why I am speeding through this part, as obviously you won't be able to do it exactly how I'm building it over, you know, watching a video. So it's a lot easier from this aspect if you kind of add, remove, do kind of blocks of your own, because it'll just take it'll just take far too long for you to copy exactly what I'm doing. But as you could probably see from this kind of angle, I've kind of built like a half circle but kind of expanded it down. I could possibly add like some sort of squiggle at the bottom there just to give it that kind of aspect that it's flying. Maybe I could add some clouds around the edge, but I might extend this into a couple of episodes. Let's say decorating how to build a starter island kind of thing. But for now, this is, you know, how to build a floating island. So this center here, I don't need to worry about this right now. I just simply want to build a roof over the top. So you just want to get your dirt and just fill in all the gaps. You can worry about the other side later. Obviously, if this is your center island and you're going to branch off, I do recommend doing the other side, as obviously people will see that. But if you are doing a side that people won't see, you might as well just leave it open, or maybe you do want to fill it in if you're making it into an underground base or maybe an underground shop. But in my case, nobody will be looking at the back of my base, as I don't have a pathway currently there. Maybe if I expand it later on and people will start seeing the back of the base, then I'll definitely think about doing the back of that base. But for right now, got the front of the base done, and I think that's plenty for this part of the video. So guys, if you have got to this point of the video, and if you do enjoy this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and turn the post notification bell on to keep up to date. We are hosting a Robux giveaway when we reach 30k subscribers in 1k subscribers time from the point I'm recording this video. So make sure you do hit that subscribe button and keep posted on the up-to-date videos, as that will be all the details when the giveaway is out. So what I want to do, I need to get some more grass, okay? So I've spent roughly about 300 grass on this setup, so that is a lot of grass. If you guys are thinking about doing this, this is definitely a good way if you guys want to kind of improve your island kind of bulkiness of the overall island itself. So you just want to head over here. Maybe this will look good on a starter island, and then you kind of branch it out. Maybe I might do a couple ideas on that at some point, but we just want to simply fill in this area and just remove any kind of nearby blocks. I'm going to keep this there just so it doesn't get in the way of anything else at the minute. So I want to get some grass, and I just want to fill in this area. I'll probably build like maybe a shop underground maybe on this island. I'll make a video on that if I do end up doing that. And if you want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a like. And let me know down in the comments if you want to see more on this kind of video and the progression of it. Now what we could do is kind of expand it out. Make sure you make it random. You just want to stick a part here. Make sure you pause the video at any time if there's anything particular that you like the look of. You can always pause the video to kind of get it done, but as you can see, I'm just simply kind of expanding the corners and give it a more wild and random feel, almost like land has been broken off. So I do recommend obviously branching out again, either with dirt or anything that you want, but in this case I'm just going to be just doing this, expanding it round like that, and then maybe put one in the middle and just simply some sort of overhang. I do recommend if you expand out a little too far, you know, kind of fill it in just so it doesn't look too weird. So with this certain case, I am just like adding a little bit more on the sides to just kind of bulk it up just a little bit, and then we could add one there. Okay, I think I did a little too much there, so I'm just going to back that up and remove it. Maybe get rid of those. Actually, no, what I'll do, I'll keep those. And then I think we need to do this side, and we should be done on this part of the video. Okay, so obviously this part I'll probably make another video or something kind of displaying what you can do at this particular stage, but I hope you did enjoy this video. This kind of gives you a brief idea on what you can do. If you wanted to, you can extend up and kind of build like an, you know, a hill or something. It's entirely up to you what you want to do at this particular stage, but right now I think this is good for this part of the video, and it kind of shows you how to build your island. You can build anything you want on this, but I'll probably end up bringing a video on how to actually build some sort of island with this tutorial that I've showed you. What you could do, you could get some trees and plant them around the area if you did want to do that, like this. Maybe you want to get a plow and then, you know, dig out a little area, maybe like this all the way around your island. Or maybe if you wanted to add like some sort of path with gravel and stone and even maybe, then you can do that if you wanted to. I'll probably end up making a couple videos on, you know, extending this and kind of bulking it up, maybe adding a path, maybe adding other islands to it. If you don't want to see stuff like that though, be sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment letting me know if you guys want to see stuff like that in the future videos. So I think this will leave it for this video. If you guys did enjoy, and if you want to see more like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, turn the post notification bell on to keep up to date. I hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next time. Peace out.